I'm back. Yeah, time for some reviews. In 2015, here we go. Ha ha. Hey, hey, hey. Maria, where's my pants?
Welcome back to Little Piece of Music for the females, but it's perfect.
Yeah, today's review, Arrow, Canary, action figure by DC Collectibles, Sarah Lance. As the comic book fans know that there was two Black Canaries, but we're more used to Laura Lance, which I'm not going to spoil it for anybody who's not up to the season, but we do know in the comic book she's actually the one who's Black Canary. But here in the TV series, we have her sister, Bleen, as they call it, Canary. Why the TV series just don't call them by the comic book names, I won't know. Who knows? Because some characters they do, and some they don't call by their code names. Anyways, let's take a closer look at the packaging. Alright, so lovely Miss Lance comes in the window box packaging as we're used to seeing from DC Collectibles. You can see her bow staff, her Sonic Canary Cry weapon that she uses. Here we have a lovely picture of the actress there that plays Sarah Lance. The name escapes me at this moment, but it's a very nice picture. Here in the back we have the other action figures that will be available in this line, which is Deathstroke and Arrow in his new costume. Well, technically it's updated costume with the new bow and mask. And as you saw in my other video, I did one of Oliver Queen with all this shirt, as all the ladies love, with the totem pole, the totem from when he was on the island. Alright, so let's take a look at this lovely lady and see what she's all about. Alright, Canary, or Black Canary, she's known in the comic books, but Canary they call her in the TV show. Here she is Sarah Lance, as I mentioned earlier. She comes with two accessories, Canary Cry, which actually fits really well in her hand, the little Canary Cry device, and the bow staff, which you can kind of like maneuver to hold in both hands if you want. Like that. Oops, kind of coming out a bit. Yeah, because she has articulation. She does have wrist articulation, so. Alright, so what we're going to do is take a good look at the articulation. I'm just going to move her bow staff. It does fit in quite well and holds really tight in her hand. It can only go on the left hand because it's a closed hand, but the right hand is open, so she can kind of grip it that way. She has articulation in the wrist. It swivels and goes from side to side and in and out. Let's go back to the top. Her head is on a ball joint, but it's kind of hard to move due to her hair. It kind of hinders the movement, and you can't really get her to turn her head too much. But the good thing about it is that DC Collectibles is still sticking with the soft, pliable hair, so you can get it done. You can actually turn her head more than if it was a hard plastic, so I am happy about that. Shoulders, you can kind of lift them up to the sides, down the ball joint, go down. She does have swivel at the elbow, as we saw with the other Oliver Queen figure, as well as a single elbow joint movement. I already showed you the wrist and the hands. She does not have ab crunch, but she does have some ab articulation here right below the chest. Woohoo! So she can go from side to side. There's no waist articulation due to most of the articulation being here in the upper part of the body. She can kind of move forward and backwards, but not too much, but mostly side to side. She can almost do the splits, but the two little pocket pouches kind of prevent that. Her legs can kind of go outwards, but not too much. so it will be hard to get a good pose of her kicking. She does have double joint knees, which is really is always a plus, is always welcome. There we go. So we got that. And we have no twist at the thighs, no twist at the boot, and we just have articulation at the ankle, but no ankle articulation either. So she's got very basic articulation, but it's in all the right spots. As you can see, she has a beautiful sculpt, front, back. You got the booty. There's a booty shot for fanboys and girls. And yes, the costume looks exactly like it does in the TV show. There you have the two guardians of Starling City, standing side by side, ready to fight crime. They really look well together, standing next to each other. I can't wait to get the updated Arrow, as well as the rest of the characters in this line. I'm going to do a little before and after. I don't have any black canaries from the DC Collectibles line, so I will be using the one from DC Universe Classics. And here she is alongside DC Universe Classics Black Canary. As you can see, they look pretty well together. Also, they're not too far off in height. But the DC Universe Classic one is more towards the comic book compared to the one from the show. I do realize that she does have her jacket on, which is non-removable, or it's not a separate piece of the upper part. It's just one piece in her upper body for the DC Collectibles Canary from the TV series. Whether or not they're going to do any more females in this line is unknown due to information they're keeping for now, because New York Toy Fair is right around the corner. So if there's the time to let fans know if there will be any more figures, or not any more figures, but what other figures will be coming out on this line, that would be the time that they will probably do it. So there you have it, folks. Review of Canary from the Arrow, the hit TV series Arrow. Canary should be available on online retailers and specialty shops. If this is a line that you are into, I do recommend picking up this figure, as well as you're a fan of the TV show. And there are other ones coming down the pipeline. As I showed you in the back, you have Slade Wilson, Deathstroke. There's also Green Arrow himself in his updated costume, which looks a little bit more shinier and dark green, as well as Deadshot and the Dark Archer, which weren't on the back for some reason, so I'm not sure when they're going to be coming out. I don't know if they're coming out in a few weeks or they're further down in a couple of months. And of course, with New York Toy Fair around the corner, I'm sure they're going to be offering us and showing us more characters. I would really love to see like Huntress, Diggle, even Felicity, anybody, a lot of the people that showed up in the show that really stand out. It'd be really cool to have them as an action figure. Okay, so this is Scorpion72 for another review of Canary from the Arrow toy line from DC Collectibles. And until next time, keep playing and enjoy.